Hi, my name is Josie, and I graduated from Berkeley in 1992 with a degree in social welfare. I'd like to tell you how I decided to major in social welfare and how I've applied what I learned and experienced at Cal to my career over the years. I arrived at Berkeley as a transfer student after attending a special program for students who wanted to leave high school early. The program was amazing, and during that time, I thought about and tried all sorts of majors: history, philosophy, marine biology, and more. I was all over the place and thankfully was able to transfer to Berkeley undeclared. But once I started at Berkeley, the clock was ticking. I felt that I needed to land on a major fast, so I decided to review what I had most enjoyed studying my first 2 years of college and also what looked most interesting to me in the Berkeley course catalog. I immediately weeded out majors that just weren't me or had a ton of prereqs that I wasn't into. And I started to gravitate towards what was then called the field majors. I could do a mix of things in a certain focus area, which really appealed to me. Social welfare caught my eye. It was everything I wanted to study and offered flexibility to lean in on what was most interested in at the time: policy, sociology, anthropology, and ethnic studies. I also got to do practical work experience both as a volunteer and student instructor, which I really enjoyed. Looking back, there are a few things I wish I knew as an undergrad and want to share with you. Number one, study what's interesting to you and seek out experiences both in and out of the classroom. Don't worry so much about what's the right major for grad school or a job or what you read about or your parents told you or your friends. Do what's interesting for you and soak it all in and try to be in the present as you learn and grow. It's good that I volunteered in the University Art Museum as well as legal assistance for seniors while teaching a class through CalCore and helping out the social welfare department admin. I could follow my interest while doing something really meaningful to me and learning along the way. Number two, know that the major you choose is not the determining factor for your career. After Berkeley, I started out in social work and education, but then quickly and quite accidentally pivoted into technology. It's been a solid career where my roles have ranged from Director of Technical Program Management at Pandora to Chief of Staff in AI and Machine Learning at Apple, and earlier in my career, I project managed educational software. I got these jobs by being curious and connecting to others while learning on the job. I often tell people I use what I learned in social welfare every day, especially the skills of communication, empathy, problem solving, and advocating for positive change. I am now at a point where I want to leave the tech world for something more mission driven in social welfare and education, and I'm excited to see where that takes me. Deciding on a major isn't easy, and it was even harder to get that first job in a year with one of the worst job markets ever. I encourage you to leverage the on campus resources such as the Career Center and visiting professors' office hours. There are good books and websites out there to help with what to do once you do graduate. I read the book, What Color is Your Parachute? From cover to cover multiple times. Put yourself out there, try different things you can get some experience, learn what you like and don't like, and then apply that both to your major selection and then your first job out of school. It's a super exciting and sometimes scary time, but it's well worth it. Good luck.